Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Nasrin. So in this video, I'm going to tell you the time plan for the Joint CSIR June 2024 preparation. So this time plan will be 100% working for all candidates who really wanted to clear the CSIR June 2024 because this is a time plan that I had followed. Okay, so before that, just make yourself clear first tell me whether you want to clear LS or JRF. Just decide that particular thing and what is your aim. Whether you want to just clear the exam or whether you want to clear the exam by getting an all India rank. Okay, so first make sure about that particular thing. Next, how many units you are going to cover up. If you are going to cover up all the 13 units or else if you are going to cover only 5 important core units. So just decide that particular thing. Next, book or resource. Which resource you are going to follow? Whether you are going to follow or read only Pathfinder book or whether you are already having a notes or whether you are going to prepare from textbook. Okay, so first plan in that manner, or else if you are going to join in any platforms like Unacademy, IFAS or Vedami, like that, plan yourself from which resources you are going to study, because resources or notes is very important when it comes to CSIR June 2024 examination or whatever the examination. Resources play a vital role. Okay, my personal choice is that I will ask you to prepare from the standard textbook, because in these days the level of question that was asked in CSIR life sciences paper was getting harder. Okay, next, ready with your stationery item. Buy enough pen, color pen, highlighter, crayons, whatever the thing that you need. At the same time, buy enough notebooks. You need to have a separate notebooks for all the 13 units. At the same time, if you want to purchase any PYQ books, means you need to purchase all those things. So just ready with your notebook and stationery, and then decide how many hours you are going to prepare. Okay, so just tell me approximately how many hours, because some will be working as a JRF in lab, some will be working in other sector, some will be a teacher, some will be a professor. Okay, so it depends upon you. Some will be even a homemaker. Okay, homemaker is a bigger task for you to clear the CSIR examination because you will be taking care of your family. So just decide all the factor that I had listed over here. Okay, so now I'm telling you the time plan which helped me to clear the examination all India rank of 162. So first, you need to start by Jan 5th. From Jan 5th to Jan 15, I had given you 10 days prepare for unit number 5, developmental biology. So my personal choice is that I always start from developmental biology. The thing is that the concepts are more direct. So the question has been asked from developmental biology is very high number of questions are asking from this particular unit. At the same time, the standard textbook is available, which is nothing but a Gilbert book, and you need to cover only few important topics. Those topics are very easy for you to cover. So start with unit number 5, developmental biology. Then from Jan 16 to Jan 31, cover up molecular biology. So I will be dedicating 15 days for studying this molecular biology. At the same time, I will be studying from standard textbooks, that is Watson and Lewin Jeans. Okay, so that's why I need 15 days time point. So while preparing itself, you need to parallelly work out on previous year questions also. Okay, next for February 1 to 7, I'll be preparing for unit number 2, cell biology. Okay, because the cell biology is very simple. You need to cover up cell cycle, and then you need to cover up cell organelle, then you need to study transport mechanism, and then you need to cover protein sorting and segregation and trafficking of protein to various organelles. Additionally, there is a microbiology. It's the smallest portion. If you want to study, you can study. If you want to leave them completely, you can leave. So I had dedicated only 7 days for studying the cell biology unit. Okay, next from February 8 to February 15, I will be concentrating on unit number 4, cellular communication, except immunology. So in these, from February 8 to February 15, I will be covering only on cell signaling, cancer biology, apoptosis. I will not touch immunology because immunology is a part of this unit number 4. So if you ask me when I will be studying immunology, means after completing all the unit at last. If I have time, I'll be preparing from Cube, or else I'll be preparing from Pathfinder book or some other notes that I had taken for my BSc MSc. Okay, next from February 16 to February 29, I'll be preparing for unit number 6, system physiology plant. So system physiology plant, I know little bit about them and it is easy for me. Okay, so if you think like system physiology plant is very easy, you can cover them within a week or at least maximum you need at least 10 days. Okay, at the same time you need to prepare only from standard textbook. Like TASE is the only book that is available. I had taken the printout of all the pages in the TASE book and I just spiral it up, and I had taken the notes and I had wrote down each and every point in my notebook, and during my revision I just revised the thing that I had taken from TASE book only. So prepare for system physiology plan. You, by preparing for system physiology plan and developmental biology for 200 marks, you can score 50 marks. Okay, just think about, if you prepare molecular biology and other things like cell biology, cell communication, means you can easily score 50 percentage of mark. Okay. Next thing, from March 1 to March 7 you need to study unit number 10 ecology, and from March 8 to March 15 you need to cover up evolution. See, for ecology and evolution and all, my personal suggestion is that don't try to cover the units or topics for ecology and evolution from standard textbook. It is really a wastage of time based on my personal experience. I'm just telling you. So if you ask me where you can prepare, means Pathfinder is well sufficient for preparing for ecology unit and for evolution also. At the same time, I took help from YouTube channels also. Okay, and from Unacademy platform also I had taken help, because in Unacademy there is free videos will be available. So you can also get the PDF copy of those videos at a free of cost. So for ecology and evolution, just take a very little time one, because for both the units the questions will be repeated questions only will be asking. Okay, so if you first work out the previous year question paper, then go for the actual preparation. So next, from March 16 to March 20, only 4 days I had taken for genetics, because I don't read textbooks and all. I just followed YouTube channel, and after watching the YouTube channel, just give a glance of the textbook problems. Okay, so if you take Benjamin genetics book, the last page or after the end of each chapter there will be few textbook problems, and the thing is that for CSIR examination the problems has been taken from those textbook problems only. So that's why I'm asking you to prepare genetics. So just spend only 4 days for genetics. Okay, because it is really hard for me to prepare for genetics, that's why I'm telling you. Then from March 21 to 26 prepare for unit number 12 and unit number 13, which is full of techniques. Instead of preparing from Google, just go to YouTube channel. Okay, and there will be huge number of YouTube channel will be providing notes for unit number 13. Of course, for unit number 12 also few YouTube channels are there. Maybe if I can publish you the YouTube channel that I have followed for each units. Very soon I'll be publishing you, so you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, next, March 27, 28, 29, only for 3 days I have prepared for unit number 9. If you don't want to prepare for unit number 9 means, then from March 21 to March 29 you can prepare for unit number 13, because of course in CSIR examination also, specifically in part C, you can expect at least 4 or 5 questions coming from unit number 13, that is methods in biology, and also repeated topics only many number of questions will be asking. Next, from March 30 to April 3rd, you can prepare for unit number 1 biochemistry, because biochemistry is really hard for me. I don't even prepare for biochemistry completely. I just work out the previous year questions and I am solving few problems, and I have solely depend on only on YouTube channel. I had tried to study it from Leninjet, but it is really hard for me to cover a biochemistry unit from Leninjet, so that's why I'm telling you. Next, from April 10 to May 31 you need to go for revision, because since it is a June, mostly in the June first week or second week exam will be beginning. Okay, so before your exam you need to go through 2 revision. Okay, so prepare பண்றது எவ்வளவு முக்கியமோ அதே அளவு இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸா நீங்க ரிவைஸ் பண்றதுக்கும் ஒதுக்கணும். Okay, revision is very important for you to prepare for the CSIR examination. So this is the actual time point for the you to cover up these 6 months. In case if you want some other help, you can ask me. You can just take up, either you can note it down in A4 sheet and stick it out in your study table, so that it will be really keep you in track. Okay, because you need to spend equal time for the units that I have mentioned over here. Okay, for molecular biology, developmental biology, cell communication, cell immunology, and unit number 6 and all, you need to spend somewhat huge amount of time. At the same time, you need to prepare for all the 13 units. At least try to cover up the important topics. Okay, so yeah, you can follow this timetable, friends. It will be really working for you, and study seriously and study with a determined mind. Okay, so definitely you will be clearing the CSIR June 2024 examination. So thank you, friends. Thanks for watching this video.